Hello guys and welcome to the Hong Kong map with 60 players. It is of course a free for all, one of the maps I haven't played yet. I'm not sure exactly how Hong Kong looks, if this is exactly Hong Kong or if it pushes a little bit more into the mainland of China. And I think I'm trying to spawn. I'm looking on this side. I know east side maybe isn't perfect because the choke points are going to be kind of central in terms of trading towards maybe this area and then this area over here. But I'm okay with this because what I'm thinking is I spawn a little bit outside of those points. I let everybody kind of fight each other off, which you can see there's loads of players that spawn in there, and there's also nation bots. And let them fight it off, and then I kind of like swoop up and clean it up, and then get hold of that point. Definitely thinking of placing a warship down in the south over here, as these guys are going to be completely landlocked from the left side, which means all of their trades are going to be passing by through this little trading line, meaning one warship could definitely steal it completely off. One thing I haven't done is sent out boats, as I tend to do super early on, just to get a little bit of a foothold here and there. Those sleeper cells are always important, as you guys know. I am a pro at those. I love them. And a good spawn, even though we're only 24th. I'm more than happy with that. Trying to look for an annexation though. It doesn't seem like there's anything interesting. We're gonna go ahead and push into the land, into the mountains. Probably not what should be done normally, but I'm thinking maybe annex this one, even though it seems like I'm not gonna get the annex. So what we're just gonna do is no annex means we'll just get as much bots and as much land as possible. That is the one thing we can get going, and that's better than nothing. Did we get gold on all of those? It seems like we did, or on a bunch of them at least. Let's go ahead and push into here, push into here. We got this main island as well, so let's go ahead and wrap around into here. And I'm thinking of sending out some boats quite far now. I'm already thinking super late game, and continue pushing out the bots at the same time, getting all of those tribes one by one. There's a big nation, or a decent nation here. There's a decent nation here. I got 3 nations actually right next to me, one above, 2 above, and then 1 to my east as well. So we'll have to look at that. And seems like the spawn's not too bad. Let's go ahead and connect up with this. Let's go ahead and place a second city. So we got a factory, 2 cities already, and we still got a couple bots as well. Could I snipe up here this city? I don't think I can, unfortunately. I will get hit by that defense post, though. That's going to hurt a little bit, but that's all right. I am thinking of pushing maybe the northern nation bot over there. Looking pretty good. I could also, of course, just do this and push into here. France requested an alliance. I think that's a good alliance, just because we're going to get this factory working into there. That's going to be pretty nice. Let's just go ahead and hard push here. It doesn't seem like many people spawn on the right-hand side, actually. So I'm looking pretty good in terms of that connection. France is betrayed, so let's just go ahead and push that really hard, because all the nation bots are going to push. And it seems like all the players spawn on the other side. Yeah, they're all here, and no one's on my side. So I might just get like a clear run here. Let's go ahead and place a little factory in there, get that connection going. And I'm thinking, I mean, we push here because we still got a couple bots, but I'm definitely thinking of clearing out like a bunch of these bots out. For example, this one, I've got an insane border with, right? And I could get maybe a nice little cut if this kind of goes onto the land, bridges into here. This should cut. There we go. Beautiful. This should cut as well. I don't know why it's not cutting. There we go. Fantastic. And we got the crown of that. There's some nation bots that want alliances with us. Someone is attacking us. It is this one. So let's go ahead and reject that alliance. You want an alliance? Not really worth it. I could definitely steal that city though, so I won't complain on that one. Pudding has betrayed. Let's go ahead and connect these bad boys up. Let's go ahead and do that. Fantastic. We got some extra gold out of that. We should be, or might get the gold down here. We do. Beautiful. And we already have 5 cities and 3 factories with probably the highest cap. It seems like it looking at the leaderboard. The nation bots do want alliances. Not really worth it. I think I hard push this Clearwater Bay that is pushing right here onto the Cow Sai, which I can't really say, probably butchering it up. You want an alliance? Let's go ahead and take it. I'm definitely down to boat somewhere else and get a pixel, another sleeper cell somewhere. I'll try it. I don't think I'm going to make it through, but I'll still try it. I definitely need to keep an eye on stacking. No ports for the moment, right? No ports for the moment, which might be my weak point, especially as I said I wanted to steal up all of the right-hand side here. So we might have just to stack up 4 mil and another 250k for that extra warship that we're going to be placing. Because look at all these red trades that we could be stealing. They do seem juicy, don't they? Another city stolen though, so we're up to 6 with clearly, oh, not even the highest cap actually. There's this guy who has 7 cities. Impressive. Well done, sir. Absolutely fantastically well done. I hope the trains do make enough to go ahead and give me enough gold for all of that. I'm thinking of just hard pushing this Tsuang Quan nation bot. And there's loads of other nation bots. Am I just fighting nation bots 24/7? I think I am. I think I am, which I'm getting really lucky about, right? You're better off fighting these players. Let's push this. We got the gold on there. We should get the gold onto here. I don't know where that nation bot is. All right, we should. Okay, we got a port because we stole it, but I'm definitely down to place it on the right-hand side, so it's going to be easier to steal. And we're going to be placing a little warship into here. Push into this Kaosai, as they do also have a warship, sorry. Which means we're going to be fighting each other for a little bit of time. That's going to be frustrating. I don't want none of that. Let's go ahead and snipe up this little nation bot that tried to sneak away from our eyes. Let's go ahead and clear that out. It seems like we might lose our warship, unfortunately, so we'll place another one straight from this port. That's going to be even nicer to go ahead and steal up quite a bit of builds. Let's go ahead and push this player. So we're finally pushing a player. We should be able to bridge across here, which is going to be nice on one of these main islands. So we got as exactly as planned, sorry, we got the choke point that we wanted, which is beautiful, right? Which is absolutely beautiful. That guy wants, sorry, an alliance. I don't think it is going to happen. We're just going to continue pushing up these nation bots over here. This warship is stealing up. Let's go ahead and place another one, actually, just to get things going. And as I do continue this push here, it seems like life is really Gucci. I'm going to place another warship. You know what? We never have enough warships. Never have enough warships. And I'm thinking of pushing this truffle. Truffle seems like they're going to get pushed. Let's take the alliance with this one here. Let's go ahead and connect everything up into here. Now we got some really nice connections, and it seems like we've cleared out most of the people that weren't bothering us. There's a bunch of dudes. For example, this one, he wants an alliance. This is a nation bot, so we won't take the alliance. Let's go ahead and push this out. I don't know who this is. Let's go ahead and push it out as well. We have 11% of the map. Okay, this guy's not doing too bad as well. We got to keep an eye on that. And then next up is going to be pushing right-hand side for sure. He hasn't taken the alliance, which is a little bit surprising, let's say. As we do have all of this, we're going to lose out on some alliances on pudding, which we could probably clear out. This guy we could probably clear out as well. I'm thinking of taking the alliance with the big crown. That is definitely one thing. He's placed one of these bad boys, so let's go ahead and place as well a silo. You'd never have enough silo. I'm not making that much gold, even though I'm stealing trades, right? We probably could do with placing a warship here to steal up even more trades, or even here. Let's go ahead and ignore that. You want an alliance? I will go ahead and not take it, or I will go ahead and take it actually, just because. Is there still trades to steal? There are, so let's go ahead and place that down. And these guys got cleared out, unfortunately. So they got cleared out before I even had time to blink. So let's just push this and let's boat and then go straight into here. I don't know what you've been up to, buddy, but it seems like you're going to have a rough time. I'll tell you that. Let's push this one as well. Let's take the alliance with the big dude over here. He's going to nuke me, but there's really not much they can do about it because I've got so much troops for the moment. I'm just going to hard push this. Fingerland, probably take up the alliance. He's full set me on purpose, so I go ahead and lose out as much as possible. Sure, go ahead and do that, buddy. Loads of people want alliances. For example, this cactus right here, which I don't know if I'm down to take. Let's go ahead. We're going to have to clear out these last little islands, which is going to be a bit annoying. I don't know why he's not taking the alliance, because I could just do this. Look. I'm not really sure why he didn't take the alliance, this Fingerland dude. And we got 23% of the map in 8 minutes, which is relatively impressive, right? Relatively impressive. I'm definitely down to place maybe some of these warships here and just try to get into here, or else it's going to take us quite some time. We're going to lose out an alliance with Catalonian John Lennon. Let's renew that for the simple reason that, did you betray? You didn't. He's been quite some nice dude, and he's, I guess, securing us, not a dub, but potentially a dub. We've managed to land into here. There's still this to steal, so let's go ahead and take it. And he wanted an alliance, I believe, so let's go ahead and reject that. Continue boat into here. We got to make sure that we always have a good amount of troop count, of course, as we are going low a little bit on our pushes. I like to put more troops than necessary into the push. I feel like it just gets your regen a little bit better. As long as you stick around the 40% regen, you know, it's like kind of the perfect number, isn't it? And let's clear out these nuke territory. And let's reconnect all of this up, right? Boom, boom. That is going to be really nice and get a connection through all of that. I think my whole kind of map is, or my whole territory is sort of connected into some ways. Let's go ahead and hard push the right-hand side here. There's not really going to be any trades to steal anymore, so my warships are going to be useless, actually, because once you clear out an entire side, there's no need to actually get your warships down, because there's no trades that are going to come out to the right, aren't there? But it's still all right. I'm sure they did somewhat of the work for some time. And it seems like I should be good to clear out all of this dude, more or less, this nation bot. And it seems like we cleared out everyone actually on the right-hand side. So now we got a clear right side. Someone's got 25 mil, though, and that is Anon 502, which is a little bit frustrating because it's going to mean we can't really do anything anymore. We're stuck. We are completely stuck. I don't know whose this is. This is interesting. But we are completely stuck because... Ooh, hello. Build some more. Because they can go ahead and merv us. So we should try to make more gold, but it's going to be rough. This guy, let's try to take the alliance. I don't... Even if I betray and kill him, I won't be able to get much out of it. Because he's going to go ahead and merv me. And it's just going to get instant. So I could try and get to 25 mil. Oh, can I steal the gold here? I do, okay. Maybe I get to 25 mil and he can't merv me. And then that's pretty huge, right? Do I have my silos placed? I have one here, so that's nice. Do I have one down in the south? I don't. But I think I can get more or less an instant merv, because now the next price is going to be 40 mil. And he won't be able to merv me on that. Or he will, but in a little bit of time, right? So let's go ahead and do it. And let's go ahead and merv him. That's beautiful. It's more or less instant, right? He's going to hit me back. He should be sending some hydros. We're just going to go in for the attack with 600k. Keep up a high amount of troops still. He's going in for a push. So let's go ahead and clear this out just like that. He full sent me. And then I'm thinking take the alliance with this dude. And I'm relatively safe now. He could still merv me wherever he is, that dude. Because he's within the nuke territory, isn't he? He's going to want to take the alliance. Zbeg isn't going to take the alliance, which is going to be interesting. So we're going to get our nukes kind of sniped up, which is all right. It's going to be hard to get within this silo. I don't know whose silos this is. This is the Anon guy. So let's go ahead and clear that out. He wants an alliance. Beautiful. Because if I get the alliance, then I can just push this. And I can push this. And that's looking pretty good. We got already 60% of the map. Someone's hydroing us. It is this player, which is pretty smart. I would have done exactly the same. But that's all right. I did clear you out more or less right before. There's still a couple to clear out in some of these areas. And I definitely want to get to the end of this add-on guy because he's got 35 mil. Problem is, if I attack the nuke territory, do I get there in time? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and nuke this by going this way. That's going to be a nice nuke. Do I get the gold if I just hit this? No, because he's still a little bit everywhere. So let's go ahead and attack this. There's a player in there somehow. There's another player in there who pretty much left the game. If I click here, does that get to you? It doesn't. You're still within this territory. You're still within this territory as well. There's still a bit of nuke territory. I can go ahead and attack, which is beautiful. Do I get your gold now? I think, did I get your gold? I got your gold. Beautiful. That's kind of the good move that we wanted to do. We're going to lose the alliance on this guy. And now we got 28 mil, which is not the most, because Zbeg could come at us. Problem we're going to have is that he has quite a bit of troops. So we're going to stack up our troops. And he could merv us at 40 mil. Could I just stop trading with him? If I stop trading, that's pretty much most of his trades out. He has 23 points, I have 47. So I should be making more with the others, shouldn't I? Or I hope so. We'll have a look at it in a second. Let's go ahead and clear out whoever is here. There's another 500k in there. Let's go ahead and clear you out, I guess. Because now I can just go ahead and smooch up all the way to the north. And it's going to be a race for the 40 mil. So I hope I can get there before him. If I don't, I'm still safe because I can just hydro him everywhere. It's not the end of the world. We do have 72% of the map. We're still going to renew with this dude. We've had one alliance that's been holding strong. Oop, we go on ahead and messed up a little bit. We've had one alliance holding strong pretty much the whole time. Let's go ahead and attack the nuke territory because then we're going to be able to clear out the last couple of these guys that are still standing. And I think he's not trading anymore because the only guy alive is this dude who I'm trading with. So I'm making gold. He shouldn't be making any gold anymore. There's still apparently someone here. Oh, hello. How are you? Let me just clear you out. There's still loads of players technically. If you look at it, there's 9 of us, which is a lie, right? Let's go ahead and clear you out. Let's go ahead and clear you out. Thank you very much. Escapism. I will never get to you. That's going to be impossible. And who's going to get Merv? Who's going to get the Mer first? Do I even care about... I think I get the Mer first. I think I get the Mer first. I think I get it first. 40 mil. Let's go ahead and hit that. Fantastic. He's going to go ahead and probably just full send me. That's all right. Takes a little bit of time to land, but we're going to have 3 million troops. He probably should be sending Hydros instead. We're going to go ahead and go for the big push. He's sending the Hydros a little bit late, and we get the dub in 14 minutes. Interesting game. 60 players. A little bit funky, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't expecting any of this. I don't have gold anymore. Damn it. But I wasn't expecting this game to go as fast as it did and to run as smoothly. I think I played it very intelligently in terms of the way I was maneuvering around. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hello guys, and welcome to the Black Sea map, a map I haven't played in ages. My favorite map. I think it was even voted as the best map, I think, in what was the Open Front Awards. I'd like to believe I'm saying something correctly here. I don't know where to spawn though. Maybe here. You know what? We're going in those mountains. We're risking it for that chocolate biscuit. Going in southeast, down right there. 35 players I think on this map, and we're going into the mountains, so a little bit dangerous. As you can see, I tend to prefer spawning up north, as the OGs that you guys are. If some of you have been watching me for a long time, do know that. The mountains are definitely going to help us out in terms of defending, as you know, as there is... Basically, the attacks are a lot slower through the mountains. We do get access to the water straight up, so that's cool. I would have liked to get access to that little river. We're not going to get it, but we are going to go ahead and send some boats out over here, and all the way over there. It is going to take some time on all 3 boats, so that's a little bit risky sometimes to do that, because it doesn't enable you to send out another boats. As you guys know, you get capped at 3 boats at the same time. So that could get dangerous. For example, that bot, I won't be able to finish it. That tribe, should I say, I wouldn't be able to finish it because it's on the other side and I can't boat to it, unfortunately. If you see, no boats out there. But that's all right. We can live with that, right? We can definitely live with that, and we can get across from this side, and eventually we'll just get there, so that's all right. We could try and secure the coast in a way. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to explain, but if we secure the coast within like the whole... this area, then it makes it that other people can't really boat into us. We can also block this down there. But this is nice that there's rivers everywhere, even though they don't all connect. I'm a little bit mad that they don't all connect. A little bit frustrated, should I say. Because, I don't know. It's why could you not just make it as this? I know, I'm guessing it's realistic. So it's really like to scale, let's say, to what the real life rivers are. We do have Armenia, so we got to keep an eye on that. But it's a little bit annoying sometimes because... I'd love to have this river connected all the way to the right, for example, and just get more, what do you call it, just more trades possible within this region. Let's go ahead and wrap up these bots, sorry, now that we've ended that. He's attacking us, not too sure why. Let's take the alliance, sure, buddy. We're still pushing up quite a bit of bots, so we got our three boats back now, which is beautiful. There's a warship here that's going to steal our trades that are all going out of here. Well, it's not our trades, it's technically the allies' trades, so that's not the end of the world. I'm down to place another port, actually. So we're going to get 2 ports in. 2 ports in for a city. I tend to go for normally a factory at this stage. The problem is this guy hasn't really built much nearby us, which means we can't really get anywhere, right? So no real need to place one of these bad boys out. Let's go ahead and place another city. There we go. Beautiful. And a good little start. So it's annoying here. For example, I can't like go ahead and boat in there. It's not annoying, and it's not the end of the world. But you definitely see what I mean. I probably could have set a boat over there earlier on. Would have been a little bit smarter. We are making good gold right here. This is beautiful. This is beautiful stuff. But we should be able to boat, yeah, all the way to the back line at least. We will definitely wrap up some of these dudes. There's a player that's left here, so that's not too bad. We're still pushing out some boats, some bots. There we go. Let's go ahead and place a factory in there so we can go ahead and try to get the factory connected with our little friend Schlesien. I don't know what that means. I hope it doesn't mean anything bad in any other language. And we got a good start. I think I should be able to wrap up this dude. We'll take the alliance with Shark. We'll try to take the alliance with Shark at least. There's a bunch of bots that are still up for grabs. Some tribes, and of course the nation bots. So we got 2 nation bots more or less for ourselves. And let's go ahead and boat into here. I think the boat got pushed out of this area, which is completely fine. Let's go ahead and place another city in the back line here. We do touch this dude, I think. So let's go ahead and just place a defense post down here just in case. Continue pushing up this bot. That's actually the YouTuber's name. Hello, how you doing, Deshak? That's actually really funny, I think. Let's go ahead, I think, and snipe up this city right here. I think we're going to start attacking already, straight into Armenia. That is going to be the play, and actually pretty good because they're building another city at the same time. And it actually kind of stacks up your attacks when you're doing that. I don't know if you guys kind of know about it. Let's go ahead and place a little warship just here. Shark hasn't taken the alliance, and I don't have the crown. Someone else must have the crown. I do have the crown. What? I just got the crown. All right, that player is also kind of gone. So let's go for it, I think. That might work out. They got 700k. We don't have that much. We were pushing this Armenia guy, and now we're not really going to get much out of it. But I think this could be one of the pushes to do. I'm pushing a little bit too much, maybe a little bit everywhere, but that's all right. We're going to try to snipe this port, which is a completely useless port, so I don't even know why we sniped it. But we get a good port here, so that wasn't too bad, actually. It got another one built in the meantime. We're just going to continue pushing this Katrin dude, because Armenia, there's not much to take. Yeah, there's 2 cities right here, but it's really not the end of the world. Like, it's not wow. Georgia, I'm stealing up some trades. I could take the alliance with you, because technically my warship is going to die off. He's going to try and nuke. We're going to go ahead and ally here left side, which is definitely going to be a good alliance. Let's go ahead and place a little factory in here, and let's continue pushing in these attacks. This is beautiful attacking. Beautiful attacking. I'm just pushing hardcore. 127k in there. Let's go ahead and boat across here. Let's make sure we get it across over here. It is a bit frustrating because there's defense posts, but I'm going to try and just boat it all the way around. That's what I'm going to try and do. Let's go ahead and steal this port. That's a port we can get for free. We lost a warship on the right-hand side, which is completely normal, right? And I hope I could just make it all the way across so I can get into... Okay, he's full set me. I can get into his back... It's not the back line, technically his front line, but it's the back line to me. We got the port down here, which is nice. And whoever is here, who he's made it across. And I think, okay, he could nuke, technically speaking. 750k, he has it, but he's placing the fence post instead. So that's pretty good news for us. We've done very well for ourselves here. We've done extremely well for ourselves. We could even connect more on this right-hand side. And we could get connected actually from this side, right? Does that work out? It does, which is beautiful. So I might get a whole connection left to right here, which we're going to absolutely love. We still got Armenia and Georgia to wrap up, but we're not really taking care of them for the moment. Shark is looking big. Georgia won us an alliance. I won't take it. There's no need for it. Let's go ahead and wrap up this Katrin dude. I should get a factory soon. I might get gold on him. Yep, he's got 1 million. So there we go. That is beautiful. And we got 400k cap, which is good. Shark is still not taking the alliance, which is a little bit frustrating me, I'm not going to lie. Because it's blocking me from being extremely, extremely aggressive. I'm still very aggressive. But I'm not... Wow. Okay, let's keep the alliance with this guy. Send him some hearts. And we got loads of great factories with him. Which is beautiful. I mean, look at this. This is going to be a fantastic connection that we're getting in. We're still pushing up Armenia. Georgia's going to come in from here. Sorry, Georgia. Shark guy is going to come in from here, which isn't ideal, unfortunately. There's not much I could do about it, unfortunately. I have a silo. I could get 1 nuke going in, but that's about it. I won't get that much more, will I? So... trying to steal up his gold. I don't think I'll get anything. They don't really have any gold. They're placing defense posts down anyways. We got some builds, though. And Shark... Is Shark allied with anyone? Yeah, they are. And they still haven't taken up the alliance. Do we get the gold here? We might get the gold. Okay, nice. We're close to a hydro. So we are close to a hydro. And if we hydro Shark, because Shark is pushing in the north, they can't get a hydro before us, right? I'm thinking this, we're making a lot of gold, so we hydro a lot quicker than them. And for example, this is a good hydro, I'm guessing, like all the way here. There we go. You don't want to take the alliance with me? I might as well just hydro you. That's what I'm thinking. Take the alliance left side, because there's probably some factories that are connecting over here. That's going to hurt him pretty big time. They're going to want to take the alliance. I got the alliance now. Not... I think a good move. I think a good move, because now I can just boat across here. I ruined over quite a bit of his builds, which is fantastic. I could even connect more, so their trades go even further, like deeper into my land. I should be able to boat across here, which I do, and then we can just hard push this dude. Hopefully he doesn't full send me. I kind of blocked off this Schlesian guy. He does more or less. Oh, I'm here. Oh, remember the sleeper cell that I sent early on? Damn it, that's an annoying nuke. Is that a hydro? That is a hydro. That is really, really frustrating. I gotta get my push. I gotta get my troops first. Damn, I just lost 100k in there. Hopefully they don't get another nuke, and they might get... They don't. That's good. He's taking the alliance above me, so that's cool. Let's go ahead and place this here. Let's go ahead and place out 2 warships into here. We're pushing left side. I don't know if I have any sleeper cells here. I might. Remember the ones I sent early on? I do. Nice. I have a sleeper cell right in there. Okay. Keep an eye on that. Definitely keep an eye on that. And still push here. We've lost quite a bit of troops, which is not ideal. We could reconnect this. And there's not much I could do with my troops, unfortunately. We can clear this dude out, which we are going to do because he's got a warship, and that's going to be annoying all game. So let's go ahead and clear that out. We can go ahead, of course, and reconstruct all of this. Reconnect this area, of course, with some more factories. Beautiful. Get this guy to go ahead and build up some factories. We're weak, though. We're kind of weak in terms of max troop count that we got, which isn't the best. Let's go ahead and continue building up on this little section so we get more into here. Unfortunately, there's a nuke there, so that's not going to be fantastic. Gibbon, we could go for a little attack on. I'm definitely thinking of keeping up my troop count, because if I keep up my, sorry, my troop count, my gold count. If I keep up my gold count, as we're going to lose the alliance with this guy, so let's go ahead and ignore that. He wants an alliance, let's go ahead and take it. If I do keep up my gold count, nobody can betray me. He's betrayed me. Okay, let's go ahead and clear him out and get his builds. Thank you very much, buddy. I got loads of your builds out of you, so that's really nice. We got loads of those cities. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and place up a bit more. Probably should be stacking for 2 hydros because this guy, this shark guy, is extremely dangerous. He's extremely, extremely dangerous. I don't know who this is. I'm trying to click that, but I won't get there. There's a dude here, by the way, so let's go ahead and clear that out. That was 1 million gold that we just got. Beautiful. And can we make it anywhere? We might. We might be able to make it to some side. Shark is definitely the threat. Like, he's scared me off quite a bit. I'm going to tell him to go ahead and place out some factories if he could. Would be nice that he places some down because it could get a whole, like, the whole map connected. I mean, I can connect it, but it's not perfect, is it? Let's go ahead, for example, doing that. It's not ideal. I could go ahead and connect to, does that connect on this side? It should connect. Should it not? That should connect, surely, across to that bridge. It should work out. Let's see if it does. It doesn't. That is so weird. How does it not connect here? That's like a 2-pixel gap. Surely, normally on those 2-pixel gaps, it should work out. We can do this, though, definitely. That's a good shot. And I have my pixel inside of this dude. So I'm thinking I boat here, and I just go for a big push on this guy. He's got loads of builds. It's going to get me in the back line of this orange dude, which I think is a good move. Let's go ahead. I was going to take that silo. Unfortunately, we're going to lose it. I don't know who's sniping it. It's Raven guy, apparently, which is okay, I'm guessing. We're going to lose the alliance to this guy. Let's go ahead and renew that. Thank you very much. And it seems like we should get everything out of this guy. He's boated up top, so we'd have to get there. I don't know who this is. Gibbon, who's still alive somewhere. Or Gibbon, I don't know how the hell you say it. There's a bit of nuke territory to attack, but I do have a bit of a bunker now, which isn't too bad, is it? I could also be placing up this. I could stack up for a little Merv, or a big Merv, should I say. Could be a play. Could be a play. Right now, I do have the most amount of gold. I got the crown and the most... Oh, no. Oh, we're going to lose everything here. Most of our builds are going to go. Damn it. That's rough. That is really rough. That is really rough. If you want to betray me, buddy, don't hesitate. Don't hesitate if you want to betray me. Did I land here? I'm about to land. That's going to get me to Raven, actually. I think that's a good move. I think definitely one of the plays to go for. Because it's the only thing I can do. I am going to get the crown and probably get the aggro from everyone. Because everyone's going to want to come at me. Which isn't the end of the world. I'm boating everywhere I can. I'm literally boating everywhere I can. Let's go ahead and renew all them alliances. Is Shark going to renew? Shark might not renew. If Shark doesn't renew, I don't mind it. I can Merv, right? So Merv isn't too bad. Yeah, Shark isn't going to renew. I'm not sure if that guy's actually a really good player or not. I don't think he is. We are getting nuked up by this dude. We probably should have cleared out that silo at the top. I saw it and I hesitated. I didn't do it, unfortunately. Probably should have. But let's be ready to go ahead and just go for one extra push over here and be ready to send a little Merv. There we go. We send the Merv. Shark goes for the big move. Hopefully I don't lose out too much. Raven guy is just about to explode. Let's go ahead and renew with the other guy. He might not renew. Ramses, let's go ahead and continue clearing out. And then we're just going to clear out this guy, right? Boom. Thank you very much. Well, clear out is a big word. We're going to take as much as we can, right? Because he doesn't have actually that much left. Okay, he's renewed the alliance. That's pretty good. I mean, I think that's a smart move. He's placed warships everywhere, which is a little bit frustrating. I could just nuke his ports, could I not? I could definitely nuke his ports. I also have quite a bit of gold anyways to place builds down. I've lost my whole factory work, which is a bit infuriating, I'm not gonna lie, because I was really, really proud of all the work I'd done, right? Let's attack the nuke territory, and he's stealing up all them warships, which is, sorry, all the trades, which is frustrating because I can't really get there, right? I can't get there at all. It's not that I can't really get there. I can't get there at all. I can't get to this port. So he's about to steal up so many of those trades. And we've rebuilt this whole connection side, and we've connected everywhere here. So it seems like it's good. Let's go ahead and clear that guy out because he's betrayed me. I think he did it to try and block off here. But unfortunately, I'm just going to have to go for him. And that's looking pretty good. He's got 24 mil, so that's a little bit dangerous. But I do have 1,000,000 troops. So he could like quadruple hydro me. Or quintuple hydro me. He can't merv me. The other guy's got 40 mil. So, you know, I'm going to renew. Because I'm scared he's going to hydro and then this guy's just going to betray merv. And that's a free win for him. That's what I'm thinking. That's the logic that I have, at least. And it seems like we're in the right side of things. Because we're in between those two players every time. Which means... Okay, he does it. Nice. So let's go for the big attack. Hopefully you can do as much damage as possible. Let's go ahead and hydro this. Hydro that. Unfortunately, this guy's going to betray. So let's go ahead and hydro again. Hydro into here. Hydro all the way to the back line. Hydro even here. And they don't have any troops. They don't actually have any troops. So let's try to renew the alliance. Because I've got the most amount of troops now. And let's try to renew. Try to take another alliance. They've both betrayed, which is pretty funny, right? Just pretty funny. I mean, I could just destroy this orange dude. Could I not? I could destroy this orange dude. That got intercepted, so I'm not sure where it hit. It's not the end of the world. Someone is still nuking this guy, so let's go ahead and nuke this. Fantastic. They're probably stealing trades. Is there good trades I could steal in good places? Unfortunately, the pink dude is still alive with all of his gold and all the warships. But there's not really great places to steal. And they're going to be trading together, which isn't fantastic. He's going to go ahead and set another hydro. He's just going to constantly hydro me. So I can get to his backline here and clear him out, ideally, right? I would have liked to steal up some more builds. Unfortunately, yeah, they're just going to nuke me constantly. I can't really get or do anything. What I can do is steal the ports, because if I steal the ports, they can't really trade anymore, can they? So I don't think that orange dude has any ports anymore. He does all the way down here. So let's go ahead and boat into here. And I think that makes it across, and it does the work. So he doesn't have any ports anymore. He has no more builds. He just has warships, which is good. So I just got to tank this guy's attacks, which I think I can do. Even if, you know, I could just place out more of these bad boys. And he's not going to rebuild anything. So I think the orange player has given up. We got 54% of the map. And we're looking strong, I think. We're looking strong just because of the size that we got. We got an advantage in max cap as well. And we're just going to regen slowly but surely. For example, he only has 200k, as we can see. We could be stealing more trades. Are they getting stolen by the pink? They're not. They're not getting stolen by that pink player. But it seems like we should get the win here. The hydros were really powerful. So they merved me, but I kind of countered with just 3 hydros on this dude at the top. And then what, like 4 hydros in the south? So pretty OP hydros. We're not going to lie. Hydros are really OP actually. And I think we're just going to start attacking because we're above our 40% now. Like the 40%, 42% exactly. Or something like that is the perfect amount of regen, and this Anon 019 has left the game, so we could just go for some big pushes to kind of just clear the player out, and that is going to be another W in quite some time. We tanked well some Mervs, which is rare nowadays. When you get to Merv level, it usually really goes south, let's be honest. It usually goes south. It means like things are going to be running in all sorts of directions, but it seems like we've managed to do quite well on this one. 17 minutes actually to win the game. I think we should wrap it up now. Pushing kind of easily as it's not mountains anymore at the top, which is beautiful. Getting the push a little bit stronger, and there we go. Another dub in the bag. Hello guys, and welcome to the Titan map, which I don't know what's the reference behind it. So if someone wants to, you know, kind of help me out on that. I don't know everything about OpenFront. I don't really follow what's happening on Discord servers or stuff like that as well. So I might be missing out on some information. Titan map, 40 players, looking nice, free for all, of course. Can we go 3-4-3 in this little video? I think we can. We're going to spawn here. Funny map, because there's not a single bit of green territory. Or should I say there is, like these bits. But do these really count? Not really. So it's mostly weirdish, that yellow, deserty vibes of land. And we spawn quite central compared to the coasts. But we spawn all the way to the north compared to the whole map. I'm a bit... Maybe I've put myself maybe in a bad situation because you can trade on this side but it only goes through this river, and you can trade on the right side but it only goes through here. So there's 2 main choke points that might be dangerous for my game if someone gets a good warship control. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that, unfortunately. The good thing about my spawn is I should be able to get a nice little annex. This is a nation, so we got to keep an eye on these 2. But I hope I can get a good annex or somewhat of an annex. I'm thinking push here, and then we push this Tibetan syndicate onto the last kind of move. Should work out pretty well. At least works out in my head. Doesn't necessarily work out in real life, does it? Yeah, it has worked out. We go ahead and place down a first little city. Can we push into here? We can, which is beautiful. And we just push here. That's going to touch tips right here. Gets you more or less the annex, if you see what I'm saying. Could I be cutting this player? I could have almost cut that player, actually, not really. I'm thinking early factory. As soon as this guy places, yeah, I'm thinking early factory. Because there's going to be loads of these nation bots, and they're going to go ahead and place out a million of those cities. Nation bots love, love, love cities. Okay, we're outside of here, which is beautiful. So let's go ahead and send out those boats. At least just two of them for the moment. We're going to keep it low, so I keep my extra boat just with me in case I need to boat somewhere else. I am going to go ahead and place, oops, a port, not a factory in there. We get a little annex at the top, which is fantastic. And there's loads of nation bots near me. It's not bad. Really not that bad. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm okay, at least. If I get a dub, of course. And we're going to continue building up some more cities within this region. The nation bots are going to already attack each other, which is fantastic. We've managed to take up most of this, which is good. I'm just sending out weird bows to all of these tribes or islands that I can get, because the more the merrier, right? And yeah, 2 cities, a factory, a port. There's some nation bots that want alliances with me. Do I want them? Not really. I'm going to go ahead and pretty much kill all of these nation bots, I guess, even though it is going to take some time. It seems like we got to get position. I think most players want to spawn central here because they're like, okay, we're going to get all the choke points, which is smart. It works out sometimes. It just doesn't work out every time, does it? And we managed to get pixels a little bit everywhere, so that's cool. I could be placing a warship. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to push this guy, for example. That's what's going to happen. I could have stolen the city here. I didn't really think that it was going to be possible. So we're just going to instead place another factory in the meantime over here. Boat onto the left side. We've gotten access to this river, which isn't like a WoW river, is it? Ooh, we do get another city, though, right here at the top. So that's not the end of the world. I'm debating placing a defense post somewhere or not. Could be possible. We got a big annex there, by the way. Really, really big annex. We're very low in our troop count, but that's alright. Someone's going to attack us, so we could have placed a defense post. Would have been a little bit better, maybe. And this is going to be annoying because I would have liked to trade with this dude, but now we're not going to trade at all. Which, I mean, it's not annoying. There's definitely worse, but it's not ideal. Amir wants an alliance. Amir, you're not looking too big, are you? I'm trying to clear out this CSA guy, which I think I should be able to. Martino is right here, so let's go ahead and try and ally with Martino. Do we get the gold out of this guy? We do, which isn't too bad. Okay, he's attacking us as well. Let's go ahead and place another defense post. That's frustrating that we got 2 of the nation bots on us. Not that I could do much about it. I could just continue pushing in the meantime the other ones. Why? Ooh, this is rough. This is rough. Why am I doing that? Because I'm actually gaining ground. I haven't lost. Okay, nice. Look, I haven't lost any builds to this guy. He's taking the alliance with me now, which is beautiful. Let's go ahead and boat into here. Is he anywhere else, this dude? He might be. CNSA. No, we got the gold, so that's good news usually. We got Suparco at the top. And we could be placing out another city somewhere to get some more connections. For example, connect with the beer on this side. And then I'm just missing like one. Oh, hi. I could have just placed it here then. Maybe it would have been a little bit better. That's all right. He's getting pushed hard from the top. So let's go for a big attack there. Let's go ahead defense post and another defense post if I can. Oh, that was an insane pre-shot we just did. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and place another one right behind there because that one's probably going to fall down. We are pushing over 100k troops at the same time. Top 3, so we're doing well. John Open Front isn't doing too bad with 7 cities, which is pretty good. We have 8, which is more, but we don't have as many ports. He has 3 ports, and we got, unfortunately, only 1. We need to push through this defense post. The problem we have, I'm guessing, is because there's not a single ounce of green territory, and I'm guessing this guy's allied with Amir. We've got this guy on us, and these pushes are low. Okay, where is he boating onto, this Amir guy? I mean, this CNES guy. He keeps boating, which I don't really know where he's boating onto, but apparently he boated somewhere, right? I mean, for sure he boated somewhere. We're going to go ahead and wrap up from that side, which is a pretty good wrap, I think. A really good wrap. There's still random bots here. Are there random bots? There's random bots, right? I think so. So we can go ahead and get some more out of this. And I'm just waiting for a little bit more gold. As soon as I get more gold, I could connect all of this up. So now I'll get the left side and the right side going, which is going to be beautiful. I'm thinking this way, because then that's just going to make it a loop. And we're just going to get the push into here. Meow and I, we're probably going to have to ally. Hopefully Meow takes the alliance. We're stronger than Meow. We got loads more build than them. And, ooh. Oh, that's a big play for us. That's a really big play for us. That is a really big play. Unfortunately for SSAU, we do need to do this, though. Would be nice. He's betrayed whoever. Okay, he's pushing us. That's all right. That's all right. We've placed a defense post, which should do somewhat of the work. We're going to place another one into here. They're going to do a lot of the work. We're going to get our troops back in a little bit from that attack. It's not an insane amount of troops, but we're looking good. You want the alliance? Let's go ahead and take it. Let's go ahead and take that. We're going to get another city out of this, which is beautiful. A free city. We love one of those bad boys. And then we're going to go for another factory down south. There we go. Another factory in there. Meow wants the alliance. I don't really see a point in taking that alliance. Who is this, by the way? Flame Warrior? Who are you? What are you doing? This guy we can clear out as well, right? Let's go ahead and clear out. There's a bit more gold that we got. I don't know why you want the alliance now that I cleared you out. I don't know if I should take it. You know, I'll take it. For the simple reason that I'm just going to go for a big push on CNES guy. He's going to counter up, I think, straight up. So we're going to lose a bit of troops, but we're going to push even harder. Because I need to clear someone out before I move to the south. I'm thinking of moving south soon. John Openfront still looking good with 18 cities. We only have 13. And the problem is we only have 3 ports. And I think that's a pretty big problem. Because we're not really getting many trade lines anywhere. And anyways, I can't steal anything. Because all those players are everywhere. Is CNES here, right? Let's renew or take alliance. Oh, that is a big nuke right here. That is a big nuke. Let's go ahead and send a boat in there. I'm thinking of pushing SKU. I'm thinking of pushing SKU here. I don't renew the alliance with SKU, and I just go for a big push in there. That's, I think, a brilliant move that I could go for. Luke is pushing in from the south. We're going to try and get the alliance with Luke, because we're going to have to push here, and then Martino is going to be our next push, right? So let's go for SKU as soon as we lose the alliance. Unfortunately, you're going to go. You might nuke me. No way. Really? Who's nuking the silo here? Okay, you are going to nuke me, so I'm going to lose the silo and this build that I got, which is unfortunate. But we go for the big push. Has Luke taken the alliance? Luke hasn't taken the alliance. Interesting. Georgia. Did I call it Georgina? Lol. Georgia, that can go. Amir's going to go. Martino now is the question. Really? I'm getting hydroed? Okay, Amir's not going to go. Why am I getting hydroed? What? Why would you do that? Why would you hydro me? What? He's nuking again. Really? Do I have a silo? I have a silo. Okay, I just got to get it 5 mil before that lands. Come on. I'm not going to get any gold because he's ruined all of my builds. Interesting. All right, so let's do this. Sure. And let's just counter this up. Really good. I think a good counter at 1% should work out. He's going to lose out quite a bit of troops on that. We're staying around 40%. He wants the alliance now. Okay, so let's go ahead and take it, I'm guessing. So I got pushed there. I'm not too sure why I got pushed there. He's taking the alliance. Okay. I'm not sure why I got pushed there. Really not sure. SKU is up top here, so we can go ahead and clear that player out, I think. I'm not sure why he did all of this, especially when you got this John Open Front guy below you. Like, buddy, you got some guy who's got 25% of the map. I don't know where you're up to, but you're definitely not on the right path. You're definitely not on the right path, and you've screwed over all of my connections. I mean, not all, but a lot of my connections. Let's go ahead and place another one of these here. That somewhat works. And the problem is now there's not much I can do, right? I could just go ahead and clear this out, attack the nuke territory. There's still Georgia to take. You got a bit of gold. I might as well try and take it. But I'm not sure why that push on me was good or not. I'll have to re-look. I'll probably have to check out the game later on and see. Probably I missed out on something that was like super. I was going to crush the game or something. I don't think I was. I mean, look at the John Open Front guy. He's literally, he is massive. He is massive. The guy is massive. There's no other word to describe that. I had to retake the alliances with Amir, unfortunately. Amir, please betray me. Please betray me, Amir. Amir, betray. 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 Oh, come on, man. You could do this. You could make a little effort for me. Just for your friend. Just for your little friend. Let's go ahead and make one of these. And that's going to be pretty good. Could we make one of these? We can. Can we make another one of these? We can. Can we make another one of these? We can. Beautiful. We got a whole connection there. Fantastic. So Amir's going to go and not get me any builds, unfortunately. That's all right. Could have betrayed me. Would have been nice. These are going to be nice, I think, factories, right? And these are going to be nice this is going to be a great-ish factory. I hope so. I do have a pixel here, so that's pretty good. And Luke is getting destroyed by I don't know who. Kind of deserved. We got to renew with this guy. If we don't, we're done. John Open Front has like a free win. I'm not going to lie. I mean, well done to you. But no, it doesn't seem like anyone is fighting you, right? Unless, are you allied with everyone? You are. Luke, Nico, TCD. Okay, so you're allied with all the big dudes around you, which makes sense. We probably should be taking the alliance with TCD. Arrow, are you not going to renew, buddy? I could go for the attack. The problem is they have quite a bit of troops, right? They have quite a bit of troops. Meow. Ooh, you know what? I'm down to clear out Meow instead of Arrow. I'm definitely down to clear out Meow instead of Arrow. So let's go ahead and rebuild a couple of these here. Let's go ahead and place a silo here. I'm down to nuke up some territory somewhere. Why is Arrow not taking the alliance? Take the alliance. I think they're busy on Nico. I think they're 100% busy on Nico. Meow, let's go ahead and stop trading. Stop trading. Ignore that. And we're just going to nuke up over here in the corner. That's just going to clear out, just to clear out some troops. I don't really care about getting whatever is over there. Clear out some troops and then go for a big attack right when it lands. Perfect, because you're going to go ahead and get cut off from all or most of your troop count, which is going to be beautiful. Martino hasn't betrayed, so we can't get there. MV3, let's renew that. Beautiful. Can we boat into here? I think we can. Problem we're going to have is boating across. Might not be a problem, actually. We might be able to make it through here. Should work out. You're going to steal out a couple of my trades. Not too many, though. I have landed right there, right on time. I think I can make it across by just bouncing off these little islands here, pixel to pixel. We'll test it out, of course. Maybe not. Nope, apparently not. So we're going to have to bail out a couple of these warships, or else it's going to take up quite some time. And you don't actually have a port anymore, do you? So that's not the end of the world, because now we go ahead and clear that out, and that should make it across. Beautiful. Is there anybody I can clear out that's still alive? Probably. That I'm missing out on, most likely. I did not get like the builds that were up top here, which could have been somewhat good through that the Merv that the Hydro that I sent. I didn't have much of a choice. John Open Front is stacking up for a Merv, most likely going to be for me or for the purple arrow person. Unfortunately, let's ignore that. Do we take the alliance here, or we clear you out? Do we get the builds out of you? I think I get the builds out of you, because it doesn't seem like you are going to be able to do anything against this guy trying to push you. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do that. I'm really sorry, buddy. I just did that. It's unfortunate for you. There's still a couple of guys that I can clear out, of course. There's still a couple MV3s over here, or you're inside of me here. I didn't realize you left the game. So let's go ahead and try to boat onto you. Is that going to take a while? It might take a while because you got a million warships. Right. That's going to be annoying. Luke wants to renew the alliance, which makes sense. Let's go ahead and just spam up the boats here. We're just going to spam up the boats, and one of them is going to land, right? One of them surely lands. Yeah, when you go far like that, that's going to land perfect. And that clears you out. It doesn't, because you're inside nuke territory. Now, the places, unfortunately, not that I can do anything on that. MV3 still has a warship here that's frustrating. John Open Front has so much gold. 19 ports. We have 20. We actually have more. We have more, and technically Luke is more as well. But it's not too bad. It really isn't too bad. I should be placing out more of these factories. Do I want to be doing it? Not necessarily. Let's go ahead and connect this up like this. All right, we landed here, and we should be able to boat all the way over here and then boat over here. So that's cool. There we go. Beautiful. I should be able to land somewhere else. Yeah, maybe here. We're slowly but surely moving up. Problem we have now is John Open Front looking strong with 51 million. We got 31, so we could Merv. It wouldn't do much, right? It won't do much. And this might be one of those long games. Long end games, at least. Can I go ahead and boat over there? I cannot. I could boat across here. That's better than nothing. I could boat into MV3 here, who does have 2.2 mils. So we could go ahead and do something about it. Martino is still alive. And unfortunately, we're not going to go ahead and trade with them, are we? Because he's kind of mad, I'm guessing, towards me for having pushed him out. I mean, buddy, you were pretty dead, weren't you? Anyways. And we can boat into the center here. We've received a mill from taking over MV33. Okay, Martino's taking the alliance. Yeah, nice. Let's go ahead and tell him train. Luke is 77 million gold. Holy. What is this? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go ahead and place out a couple of these factories here. Let's place out a bunch of these as well right here. Yeah, Luke is making cash. Holy. Right, we got a boat that's made it across here. That's nice. We got another 300k in there. Beautiful. We got our defense post that will do the work, which is better than nothing. We don't really have a high... Okay, Luke just murked me. Nice. Really? Really? Luke just murked me? That's like a thing? Why the hell would you do that? Why the hell would you do that? Are you going to push John open front? You're not pushing me. You're pushing me. Nice. You're pushing me. I just destroyed so much. Okay, I need more silos. I just destroyed so many of your troops just by doing one hit. Okay, you've nuked that. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and take the alliance here. Did I lose out on most? Yeah, I lost out on my silo, didn't I? You're not going to renew, bottom right. Let's go ahead and nuke this as well. And yeah, Luke is gone. Well done, Luke. Arrows pretty much won this. Because we got nuked. We got merved with John open front. And then this guy didn't. Right? So are we like done? Are we done? We might be done. I'm going to try and boat into here, which is nice. Try and boat into here, which isn't too bad. I could boat into here as well. I could steal trades if I was smart enough by just doing that. And then placing out a couple warships in there. This is bad. This is really bad for us. I mean, we do have 40 mil. So we could still get some nice hits into here. Arrow's retaking the alliance, so that's good. And I'm definitely down to attack Luke again. The only problem I have is the builds that I have, which isn't a lot. So let's go ahead and place out some more cities. Okay, Luke's kind of gone. So let's go for some boat banks. And let's start stealing up as many builds as we can. Especially any sort of bunker that we can. Let's go ahead and snipe up them ports over here. Let's go ahead and snipe up this port as well. Let's go ahead and get this port on this side. Let's get this island. As John open front taking the alliance, you have 28 million. Not too bad. We can boat all the way down to the south as well. All the way down into here, we could. That would be a nice little push. We're still pushing up like quite a bit of troops into Luke. So let's go ahead and just hammer down that 300k. Looking strong. Problem we have now is the Merv is 55 million. Nobody's got 55 million. We do have quite a bit of silos, right? Because we've rebuilt a bunch of silos. So that's the good news for us. We're still pushing up Luke pretty heavily. Don't think we can end Luke, like get all the way to the end of Luke. We'll keep these islands on this side. That's better than nothing. Martino is here, which is beautiful. So we're going to be able to go ahead and get some nice trading lines in there. We're going to go ahead and already attack the nuke territory in there, even though I could be attacking Luke even more. Why? Because I want to be going into all these little areas to get the mainland, basically, and get the main factory lines of this entire territory. I could boat into here. Boat into here would be nice as well. I am not down south here. There's another anon here. Interesting game. I'm not sure what Luke went for. A little bit of a suicide mission. I'm very low in troop count, and I don't mind it. This guy's got 2 million of a cap. I'm guessing there's a lot of the cities that are here. 65. You don't really have a bunker. Or you do. You do. A little bit. Not wow. It's already 10 SAMs, though. It's a bit of an investment. Luke has been more or less cleared out. Not completely, but it's a good clear out that's been done so far. Let's go ahead and attack even more nuke territory. Let's attack even more down here. We've landed into this area, so that's going to be pretty good. I don't think we can get into here, so that's all right. We can live with that. I don't think we can get into this section either. I think we can wrap around on this side all the way. It is going to take some time, though, to get here. And we got 42 mil, so everyone's stacking up to the Merv. We're not really building much. We're just living our life here, and we don't mind it. Let's go ahead and connect into here and place out 2 of those factories. That's going to get us within a good little section. We're still, if we do this, connected really... Okay, really? Someone's betrayed? Really? Why would you do that? All right, I'll let them fight it off. I'll let them fight it off. Don't open front. Why you betrayed? Why you betrayed me? I think he accidentally hit me, didn't he? He accidentally hit me. Martino, let's renew the alliance. Let's renew the alliance. I'll just attack John open front then. I'm just going to attack John open front. Nice. That's why it was worth being down in the south, right? That's why it was 100% worth being down in the south. Problem I have is I'm not really 100% within... Okay, you full sent me back? Really? Really? You've hit me back? Interesting. Not really full sent. Like, you haven't pushed me out, and you won't be able to push me out because I got way too many troops now. But I've done pretty well for myself to get across here. We're going to try and boat across, because the problem we're going to have now is that we're going to be segregated from John open front. We still have the most amount of gold, which isn't too bad, right? Let's go ahead and just continue placing out a couple of these silos. That ain't me, so let's go ahead and place it here. Luke is still alive inside of here. We could be going in for the attack. I need to keep up a bit of troops as well. John open front has left, so that's not a bad news, right? Let's go ahead and boat across, start stealing up all of those builds that we can, of course. We're pushing left side. Arrow's trying to get across as well. And we have the most amount of gold. We could merv. We could merv. That could be one of the plays. That could be one of the plays. Is it greedy to merv now? I think it is. I think it's greedy to merv now. All right, don't tell me you've merved. Have you merved? No, you haven't. Let's go ahead and merv you then. All right, you've hydroed me instead. Let's go ahead and cancel the attack on John open front. We get the merv going. You're going to lose out on all, if not, yeah, most of your troops. Let's go ahead and counter you up. We go for the big attack. Can we go 3-4-3? We can go for something, and it's going to be close to 3-4-3 for sure. You're still nuking me, but you don't have any troops anymore. It seems like I might got it. I might have gotten it. I think I might have gotten it. You still have a big trade line into here. Could I get a nuke in here? I could definitely get something here. I don't have the gold anymore. That's awkward. Just give me a little bit more. There we go. You're going to be stealing up quite a bit of trades, so I'm going to be cautious on that. I'm going to attack the nuke territory actually into here. Let's continue pushing you up wherever you are. Let's go ahead and boat across into all these little areas. Better than nothing. And it seems like I could... Oh, I missed that nuke. That's all right. Seems like I could be placing warships into here. I could be. Let's go ahead and betray here, because then I could do this. That's what I'm thinking. I betray, because if I do betray, I could place one warship just here, and that's going to get me all of the work done. We're still going to boat across into here. There we go. Boom. One warship right here. That's going to be somewhat of some good gold. You're still doing not too bad, but you've left, actually, so that's all right. And that warship is going to do so much of the work, which is going to be beautiful. I'm not even going to attack, so we're not going to lose like the trade line that we should be losing. John open front is stacked up to 1 million troops, which is pretty hilarious. We could even steal up some more trades into this line, into here. Beautiful. I'm guessing we could steal up here as well. These guys are already stealing, so that's all right. Do your work. And I think we got the dub. So 3-4-3 in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I mean, I haven't won the game yet. I only have 75%, which is pretty close. Do I just kill Martino here? I might just kill Martino if I don't have much of a choice, because this is slow to get. It's unfortunately very slow just because there's no green territory on this map. 79%, and here is another W. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.